Any of you guys are, you know, as old as I am, you might remember Bam Bam is a wrestler in the WWF, which is now known as the WWE. He was a fat guy from New Jersey, apparently. Was a pretty boring wrestler. Let us fast travel, and if you remember, we have that quest where we had to talk to Herc and say that, you know, the elves aren't going to kill you. Oh, now we can fast travel to Gorehart. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, game. We'll go back to Gorehart, and we're gonna go talk to this Herc guy. Whoa. Oh, hello, hidden object. Oh, well, that's kind of crap, actually. But so apparently, now that I put some money or some points into detect hidden, you know, I can feel my controller vibrate when I get near something that is hidden, and then we can pick it up. In that case, it was a pair of iron daggers, which isn't particularly good, but I'm sure we'll get some stuff, some better stuff in the future. Now we're gonna junk this, junk this, junk this, junk this, junk this, and I think that's it for our weapons. How about armor? I think that's all junked already. Nope, no. Crude iron greaves are not junked, so we're going to junk that and keep the rest of this. Alright. Nothing that interesting there. And we got a resurrection potion. So that's great. We already read that little caption, so, you know, not necessary to do it again. Let's go up and talk to Mr. Herc, or Mr. Atwood.
You made it.
I did, indeed.
You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on me.
As usual.
As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Gorehart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me.
Okay, iron longsword. And that's it. What about the buckler? I want the buckler. I have a not very good shield. I want the better shield. Oh gosh. Let's ask him about the Fae.
I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Gorehart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing.
Okay, so we're going to become a place of compassion now that I've helped out. But at the same time, this is basically a place where people, you know, racist people who don't like the Fae, come and hang out. It's like a racist town. Town of racists. So that's great. Why am I helping again? And by the way, you know, you realize that I'm now a Fae champion, right? You know, I'm actually part of their little thing, their court of enchantments. So you might want to take a few steps back if you're so racist. Just saying. You know what? I'm gone.
Hope you stay in town.
You know what? Screw you. It looks like she's well, finally. Illuvia. Get up!
Greetings, stranger. I understand that you are to thank for my longevity. I'm in your debt. Our people have too long stood apart. Perhaps together we can change that.
We can make babies! Interracial babies! I mean, we can be diplomats. It'd be great. Okay, we don't have much to ask her about. That's kind of shocking, considering we saved her life. So ask her about the village.
My interest in humans brought me to the boundaries of your village, and that led to my unfortunate injuries. I plan to stay here, to learn. Gorehart is not simply a village. It is a seed.
My guy looks so angry.
Shell exists All of what makes humanity wonderful, and all that makes it terrible.
Wouldn't that be like every human settlement? Like, wouldn't every human settlement have all that makes us wonderful and all that makes us terrible? I mean, hell, if Gorhard has it. It's a freaking pathetic little village. Okay, how's the ballads?
They are the greatest of us, lords and ladies of the telling. But I was never bound for glory in their ranks. I know that.
No, I am.
Like all Fae, I will take what I've learned from their experience and light the darkest wood. My story is their story, for the telling belongs to all of us.
She has this weird dot on her... Well, I guess we're looking at her right eye. It's technically her left eye, but... Okay, so over her left eye, she has this weird, like, dot, and... Yeah, it keeps moving up and down. Is that like a birthmark? Alright, whatever. Alluvia, what about this lady herself?
I serve the House of Ballads as a squire, but I've not been home for almost a full season. They will be expecting me.
Yeah, well, they... Fine, you go home now. Have fun. Alright, this is, if we open this, we will be stealing. And if we, grab this, we will also be stealing, and we're not going to do that. We are going to just do things by the book.
I don't know if I can live in a village where a fae walks among the citizens. It's unnatural.
You know, racist, why don't you just found another village that can be more racist? I don't know. Fuck off. I don't know this one. I've already talked to her, obviously, but, you know, I like this girl. She's kind of good looking for a dark elf.
As far as I am concerned, all Fae are welcome here.
Once again, we still don't. I cannot figure out what the race of this lady is. I mean, I'm assuming that now. I'm assuming that she is an Alfar, and that Fae are basically this game's elves, and that Alfar are, I don't know, people with pointy ears. You know, this is. You know, if there was an encyclopedia in the game, I suppose I could look, but there isn't. This isn't like Mass Effect. This is, you know, just figure it out as you go, I guess. We've already asked about most of this stuff.
Magic is a natural wonder, no matter how you use it. The Tuatha are the exception. Their power is tainted, and it has caused a grave imbalance.
Alright, well...
Be safe.
Guess that helps us, because we want to go kill him. You know, it's like, oh yeah, magic's great. Everyone loves magic. Oh, it's great. Oh, but that magic's different. You know, you should kill that. You know, that's what I do. So, no problems there. Oh, look, we got a guy with a quest. If you look on the mini map, we have an exclamation point next to characters that can hand us, you know, things to do. So, what about this guy? His name is Ost or Dura.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks.
Okay.
If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the Warsworn.
I'm gonna ask about hard times. What are these hard times you speak of? Things are going well for me. By the way, Hard Times is a book by Charles Dickens that I read right back when I was in high school. I liked it a lot. It's kind of depressing, but you know what? That can be good sometimes.
There's a war in the east, and Dalentarth's got our own troubles with the Red Legion thieves. Some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts.
Yeah, I have.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, you know, rumors and speculation. You know, I agree. You gotta take things with a grain of salt. But look, they've been around. Like, their bodies are around. Like, not that far away. So go check. All right, what about the? Wow, there's a lot of things to ask him about. Let's ask him about the village.
Peaceful enough, if it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with bandits and rogues now and then. That's when they send for me.
Okay, so I guess this guy's a Warsworn. If you remember, and I remember that Herc Atwood, the town sheriff, the cowardly and pathetic town sheriff that we've now done the quest for, was like, oh, you know, you could get Warsworn for us to protect us from the Fae, or you could, you know, go talk to the Fae like, you know, a smart person. So that's what I did. So we didn't need the Warsworn, but you know, I guess Warsworn are like mercenaries that you can hire to help you out. So let's find out if I'm right about that.
Some may try to color it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands.
Yep.
You'll find
And a
those
point for
who have taken
Shotofen.
the oath are held in the hut.